So on mine,
Yeah.
I come out, and when my legs hit right there, like you said,
Yeah,
hits
yeah,
the
yeah.
bar, I do my pull.
Okay.
And kind of like sometimes when I get up, I'm almost like
Yeah.
myself,
A lot of
oh,
momentum.
So
It'll get you up there for
on the
sure.
ones that come up easy. But in the video, like it looked like the guy was like this, and then did his pull. Like his feet were behind him when he did his pull. It's where mine are up here when I'm doing mine.
So actually, why don't you show me yours real quick? Just show me one that you do, and then I'll break down. Nice. Okay. Cool. But like there's two different muscle ups, right? And I don't even know that I could do it how you did it because I've literally not done it like that. Like it's a different movement pattern. So, a perfect example though is like butterfly pull-ups where it's kind of like, I can't even do the motion, but so I'm horrible at it because I've never practiced the technique or the movement pattern. And that's what calisthenics is like repetitions of movement patterns really. So in calisthenics, the way that I teach it, or maybe what you're really looking for is like the stricter muscle up, it's a different type of motion. So when I first teach someone, it's more of a strength thing than a momentum thing. Now, it's funny though, when I do those videos, when it's your first time, we're gonna use momentum, you know what I mean? My first muscle up looks nothing like what it looks like now. Okay. So it's like your first muscle up, my first one was like this, you know what I mean? It's like fighting for my life just to get up over the bar, but then you clean it up over time. So your next muscle up is kind of like, your next muscle up is more kipping to get up, and then as you get better, your next muscle up might be more actual just like strength. And then you get to the point of like fully strict muscle up where it's like I'm dead hanging, no momentum, pulling. The way you're doing it, there's always going to be momentum involved because of the technique of the movement. Your body's already used to a movement pattern. I'm going to tell you right now, that's going to be the hardest part of the whole thing. Typically what I teach is, so in the video we have people step through, and then when you pull, there's just really two main points, which is that you pull and drive your knees up toward the bar. And then as you pull, so when I'm here pulling, I just want to get my chest and head. I literally just think about putting my chest and head forward. A pull-up, obviously, I'm stuck. So like what this does, it gets you to pull up and around naturally. Okay. So it kind of eases that. Because that's arguably the hardest part for people. And if you time that right, you'll never have an issue. The timing in the simplest, easiest way possible is as soon as I'm here, I'm just pulling.
As soon as you're to the front?
Yeah, and you can do this a couple times where if you just walk out, you'll feel, I can hear my shoulders pop every time. You'll feel your chest really extend at the furthest point. Your momentum's created from that. Like for instance, I can do nothing and go. I can just send back with very little effort.
And then so as you're coming back, you're bending your knees up to the bar?
Yeah. So the next step, as simple as possible, as soon as you're comfortable with that, just drive those knees up. Don't ever stop. Your knees are never gonna hit this bar. So you gotta just throw your knees up. A lot of people, what they'll do, and they struggle, I'm killing all my momentum. Okay. As soon as you send your legs back down, like even that, it's like you can tell. Okay. So you just want it to go with you. When you pull with this, a lot of people go wrong because like on the bars that you mentioned at club, this is where you're at. That is the motion, right? Right. This isn't that. Straight bar, instead of being here, I come in closer. And I want to be dead hanged. I don't want to start from a dead hang, which is why I have the box here. And it's why I want you to practice that. Okay. But what this does, it allows you to pull like this. Okay? This is your motion. Okay. Literally this. And I'm telling you right now to undo what you've already done. If you just fucking sit there, I see it now. Dude, and it's even with that little bit of rock. Okay. With your chest is coming forward. You did it perfectly though. Not that, that. And break this down as simple as possible. So just high pull first. I'd bring your grip in a little bit closer. Yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah, you're good. So just, yeah, take a sec.
So that's the grip I want on the muscle.
Yep, 100%. And the more over gripped you get, the better, the stronger you are. I'm sorry, second step, since we did the high pull. Just step off the box, let your chest open up, and don't even pull up, but just let yourself go back. Yeah, and get back on the box. So step off the box, open up, and do a little bit of momentum. Like step off the box completely, and then just pull back to the box. Yep, there you go. Do it like 2 more times, because that looks much better already. I can tell a little bit those hips, those legs want to come up. Yeah, they want to come up. So step 3 for you is going to be, when you do that on the next one, I want you to pull as high and hard as you fucking can. At the same time, your legs, it's harder for you because your legs are going to want to come up. Knees up. Just, if you think about knees up, I think it'll take care of it. If I have to go deeper than that, I will. So you'll step off, you're gonna pull as high and hard as you fucking can, and drive your knees to the bar.
All right.
Those are the only 2 things I want you to focus on.
You'll see my coordination really shine.
It's okay. Strength will take you far too. Okay. So, good. A lot better than the other one.
Yeah.
Still a little bit. You can tell. It's gonna take some time. For right now, though, that looks much better. I'm not too worried about it. You will solve this problem with time. Mind you, as you get stronger, which also takes more time, that'll go away completely. A common question is, you want to go from muscle up like this to muscle up like this. Well, how do I get there? Because I'll tell you right now, it's not by muscle up. It's not by muscling up, it's by getting stronger. Weighted pull-ups, hollow body high pull-ups, L-sit pull-ups, archer, any type of variation that's gonna build strength is gonna get you to a stricter muscle up. Okay. There's, like, muscle up's cool because it's a skill, and all skills to some degree have a level of strength, have a level of either balance or body coordination, and then have a level of technique. What percentage will completely swaps depending on what skill it is. So your training regimen is what carries you through a lot of skill progressions. This is what I said earlier, where most people think it's just, oh, do a tuck lever until I can fucking full lever, and it's like, well, fucking no.
Okay.
I mean, you gotta train, you have to be so strong. You're tall as me, maybe taller, I'm 6'1". To fucking hold my body here parallel is like, what the fuck? The amount of strength in your lats, it's insane. I mean, imagine trying to lat pull down, straight arm pull down, 200 pounds. It's like, it's a lot. It's a fucking lot. I've never straight arm pulled down 200 pounds. If you can, that's fucking amazing. But like, then you gotta hold your body parallel, you know. Back to the muscle up. What I want you to do your muscle up. When you get up to the top, you're gonna come back down and hit it again.
Okay.
You're gonna do 2 reps. Have you ever done 2 reps?
Very ugly in CrossFit, like CrossFit style, with way too much momentum.
So, hard part is gonna be keeping the 2 steps in mind.
Okay.
Pull as high and hard as you can, drive your knees. Okay. Knees, just think knees. Okay. Not toes, not legs, knees. So when you get up here, and you're up at the top, you can take a sec, but you're gonna come down the same way that you always do, which is here. That's your cue to pull again. Okay? As soon as you hit that same spot, that's your cue to pull. So as soon as you're reaching that on the way down and out, it's the same thing as the step off. Okay. That's your re-cue to pull again.
So are you keeping tension the entire time, or is there a point where you kind of relax and do
No, yeah, you're not really relaxed. Because, I mean, you're controlling the negative and going straight into that point, you're just ripping it again. Okay. So yeah, if as soon as you relax, you're gonna lose all your things. So keep tension. As soon as you come down, you did it the first time. I just didn't have you pull up again. I just want you to do the same thing and try and pull back up. Okay. When you do it, just think about pulling as high and hard as you can and driving your knees again. Get up there first, step off, pull as high and hard as you can, drive your knees, chest and head over the bar. Once you're up, I'll re-cue you. Yep. Take your time, come back down, keep tension. Same fucking thing. Drive. Yep. Hit it again. Hard. Great job. Dude, you had it. So right there, like when you get towards the end, so now, well, it did, but that's okay. Form is gonna break down as you go. 3, 4, 5 reps with where you're at, it's typical. What I want you to do, the only difference, the only reason you don't hit the last one, aside from fatigue, which is completely normal, is when you got up there, just get to here. Let your chest, so where we go wrong is when we're here, but we don't let our chest drop to the bar. If I broke this down in like stupid baby steps, my chest is, and that's why I teach it like this, your chest literally sits on top of the bar. Because when you get there, the transition is really hard if you're deep. It's basically a super deep straight bar dip after we just fatigued you out. So on the later stages of your muscle up, to cheat it a little bit, just literally lay your chest on the bar.
And then kind of.
And then straight bar dip up.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just telling you that for the sake of the rep. I'm not telling you that as like, yes, do this fucking extravagant thing.
Right, just to build more reps.
Yeah, you're hitting 4 or 5 reps, man. You're gonna fatigue out somewhere. This is just a way, get your reps up. Okay. More volume. Okay. Take a sec, take a minute, run it again.
So what would be, so like you said, like it's like obviously if I go in the gym and just do muscle ups every day, I'm not gonna get much
For
better.
sure. I mean, you will. You'll get better. Your body will get used to the movement pattern.
Okay.
But doing a muscle up doesn't mean stronger necessarily. Yeah. So it's a combination. This is what I tried to say earlier is like how you achieve any skill is a combination of technique, training, strength, and balance, or body control. So the muscle up, kind of arguably more body control than balance. Yes, you should do muscle ups to increase your reps, 100%. But what's going to get you from the muscle up that I showed you of kipping and momentum to like, if I just want to strict a muscle up, it's strength. Okay. It's more strength than anything else. It's probably 80-20 or maybe even 90-10 strength.
And that's what you're saying, like weighted pull-ups?
Weighted pull-ups. So like, okay. Rip it. Good. Really high, really good. Yep. Great. One more. You hit 5, you'll PR right back to back. Good. Last one, a little bit more toward what you're used to.
Yeah.
Once again, kind of, open up the stance, also legs coming up a little bit.
Okay.
So let me tell you, that matters absolutely zero. It's at this point, it's personal preference. How you were initially taught, the benefit of it is when you go to do strict or even slow muscle up, I'll show you, look what happens in order for me to go slow. Right at the breaking point, my hips have to come, I have to bend to get up. Now, eventually, maybe I get strong enough to where I bend less and less and less and less with my hips, and I can just totally rip it straight up, but while going slow, which is insane. That motion, you have to fold here to actually get over the bar. You know what I mean? Because you're getting around the bar, that's what that is. That's why that